Hi, I'm Bognagus. I broadcast on Twitch 7 days a week, and I've been playing Elite Dangerous for a little over 2 years now. On Twitch, I get a lot of questions, but generally most people want to know what this game is about and what can you do in it. We've even had some beginner players start out but end up stopping after the first couple of hours because they either get frustrated or don't know what to do next. So it's my hope that over the course of the next few minutes, this video might help you get a better feel for the basics of Elite Dangerous and what you can do in it. Now, if you've played games like Freelancer, X-Wing, TIE Fighter, Everspace, Eve, the X Games, chances are you're going to like this game a lot. Today, we'll be covering much of what's available to you in-game, including a general overview, trade, exploration, combat, mining, multiplayer, background simulation, Powerplay, Codex, Thargoids, Guardians, and even more. Now, we're not going to go into the details of each of those today, but we'll have follow-up episodes that take an in-depth look into each one of these. First, let's go over some general aspects of the game. Elite Dangerous is the fourth game in the Elite series released in December of 2014. It was released with VR capabilities as well. Many I know use Elite Dangerous to show off what VR is like. This game is massive. The galaxy is based on a one-to-one recreation of the Milky Way and is currently set in the year 3305. If you want to go to the center of the galaxy, you can. If you want to go to one of the outer edges, go for it. Sagittarius A-Star is a popular long-range destination that some commanders make the trip out to. Each of the dots you see are systems you can visit. Depending on how far your ship can jump, you can make it there in a matter of hours or actual days. With the release of their first paid expansion called Horizons, you're now able to land on planets, engineer your ships, and change the way your commander looks in-game among many other additions. In my opinion, Horizons is a must-have. The next expansion that came out is called Beyond and is free. This included new ships, visual enhancements, scenarios, mining changes, squadrons, exploration updates, and more. You can choose from over 30 different ships. Some are more suited for exploration, some combat, and some trade, with a few general purpose ships that will get by in most aspects. Each of these ships can be outfitted and customized with different weapons, utilities, core internal systems, and many optional internals that range from cargo racks to passenger cabins, research tools to mining equipment, and much more. If you've got a ship capable of doing so, you can trade commodities. Any ship can technically trade with a cargo rack, but there are ships that are more suited to trading since they have a higher capacity. Depending on the economy of the system and the size of the station, you mainly want to buy low from one stop and sell high at another. Using the in-game trading tools, you can gather information and make more informed decisions to maximize profits. There are also out-of-game tools that can be used to facilitate this, which we'll review in later videos. I hear countless people talking about the beauty of this game. The best way to experience that is by exploring. With the latest updates, you'll find stunning planets with unique geographical, biological, and other locations. Gorgeous Earth-like worlds, water worlds, ammonia worlds, gas giants, and numerous stars are all out there for you to find. In some cases, if you're the first to find a body, you can have your commander name show with that planet. Though the game is not crossplay, commanders on all platforms and modes will see your name if they find that body. Combat is one of the things that drew me to Elite. It's a lot of fun, and you can fight just about anywhere with any number of different weapons. You can even engineer those to lower the heat output, increase the DPS, increase the distances, and many other modifications. In some systems, you can even encounter conflict zones which decide the winner and loser of a war or civil war. If you play an open or a private group, you could encounter real people who can either fly on by or attack you at any point. Some PvP pilots in Elite are very good, but with enough practice you can go toe-to-toe with them. I'm not gonna lie, I used to hate mining. I found it really boring. Now with one of the larger updates, you can do so much more. Instead of just pulling resources off the surface, you can now blow up these bad boys and get those sweet, sweet low-temp diamonds or void opals that fetch a high price at the right stations. The sound team did way too good on these blasts. I've always wanted to play a game where I could fly with friends like we were in Star Wars or something. Now you can. You can wing together with up to 3 other commanders at the same time, though you can encounter even more in systems in certain areas. Multicrew can be a lot of fun as well. You can board another player's ship or have them join in yours. Once there, you can help in battle with turreted weapons or even take out fighters. There is a huge strategic element to this game, and if you're like me and love spreadsheets, you'll love this. The background simulation, or BGS, changes daily. System states such as boom, war, civil war, and more can change control of stations and settlements all the time. Different states mean different missions and resources in some cases. Each action you perform in a system will generally have an impact on that system in some way. Powerplay is also one way to engage in changing the face of the game. Galactic powers will want you to join them in expanding their territory. You can be offered unique rewards after pledging yourself to them for certain periods of time. Now for one of my favorite parts of the game, the lore. The lore of Elite runs deep and has been a subject of much discussion with the new Codex that's been added to the game. Within the Codex, you can view your own statistics, discoveries from around the galaxy, and articles that give depth to what's around you and shed some light on mysteries that are still unknown. The new Pilot's Handbook can walk you through almost everything in Elite and how to go about doing it. And now we come to our last section, Thargoids and Guardians. The Thargoids are an alien race that humanity has encountered before. After warring with them, they've come back, but at this point we don't know why or what their plans are. In an effort not to spoil anything, read through the article on Thargoids within your codex to find out more background if you'd like. Depending on your feelings towards the Thargoids, you can engage in peaceful interactions or not so peaceful interactions. Some systems have also been attacked by Thargoids. You can help rescue passengers off the stations, or bring in much needed commodities to help repair them. A fair amount is known about the Guardians through the research of Ram Ta. The Guardians also have an article in the Codex if you'd like to find out more about them. Currently there are planetary structures and ruins that you can visit. Some of those areas will unlock key data that you can use to acquire special weapons to fight the Thargoids or modify your ship. There could be Guardians or their AI still out there somewhere in the black, but nobody knows at this point. And there you go. Hopefully that's given you a little bit more info about the game. I feel like I've only scratched the surface on this, so I'll be making more videos in the next few weeks that go in depth into each subject that we talked about today. As I mentioned before, I broadcast on Twitch 7 days a week, so feel free to stop by there and discuss Elite with us or ask any questions that you might have as well. Also, my DMs are always open on Discord and Twitter if you'd like to talk more, and we've got a pingless Discord that you can join to chat with many other fantastic pilots and squad mates. All those links are below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.